Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first Christmas Advent calendar on the second day podcast.
Yeah,
It's
so
me,
we're live in.
Ryder,
Yeah, I'm
with
Bob.
Bob.
Hi. This is the
Hi.
Skykicker Podcast, everybody.
What's up? This is the WIPPYSKYKICKPODCAST. We're about to talk about things that involve basketball or our channel.
So we live stream this on the 2nd of December. If you weren't there, then do your mother. But this is the 6th of December, so we love you and don't do your mother. Yeah. So we're just gonna be doing some stuff. We're gonna be talking about some stuff. I just got back from work. Got some things to talk about probably.
Nice.
To start.
I don't.
To start, what
Yeah.
what have you been doing this week? It's been a while since you've been on a podcast.
I got The Witcher last week with Black Friday. I've been playing that pretty much, and
Witcher 3, right?
I'm not really. Witcher 3, yeah, Wild Hunt, and I'm not really done yet. I've been playing it for a week, and I'm nowhere near being close to being done. It's nice.
Yeah, I haven't really been playing anything recently. Actually, that's not true. Today,
That's a lie. I lied. My bad.
well, today I did start playing 2K again. So I was off of it for like 2 weeks, and then I immediately jumped back in, started a new My League, and holy crap, it's really fun. But the reason I was able to play today, this is the story I wanted to tell. So last night at around like 8 when I got back from work, I texted my mom like, "Hey, I want to talk to you when you get back from work because I want
You got back to work around 8?
About 8, yeah. It was slightly
It's not.
before.
It's 7.
What do you mean?
You got home from work at 8, but yet where are you then? I'm confused.
Well, this is yesterday, like I said.
Oh, this is yesterday. I thought you were
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about today still, and I was
No,
like,
no.
what?
So yesterday at like about 8, I texted my mom saying I want to like not go to school so I can work on some stuff. And she said, well, I just said I wanted to talk to her. So she said, sure, I'll be a few hours before I get home from work. At about 11, she hadn't been home yet, so I just said I'll just text her what I wanted to ask her. So I asked her that. She was like, she was sort of confused by what I was saying, so I sort of tried to explain it better, and she's like, what, no school tomorrow? I was like, yeah. And so she said, okay. And then we just sort of left it there. This morning, I get woken up by a call by her, and I was like, what the heck, who's calling me? And it's my mom, and she's saying, you said there was no school today? I just got a bunch of messages saying that you and Jacob weren't in class. How would that true if there's no school today? I was like, I didn't say there was no school. I said I didn't want to go to school. So she assumed that there wasn't school today, so she let both of us not. It was
Yeah, I was wondering why Jacob wasn't on the bus this morning. I was like,
yeah.
I know Dylan said he didn't want to come to school today, but why is Jacob not here?
So like
He usually comes anyway.
yeah, like at like 10, Jacob just knocked on my door and he's like, why aren't we at school right now? I was like, I had to explain the whole thing to him. It's like, it's not my fault.
Oh my God,
Jacob can't wake himself up, so that, yeah, it's just a big misunderstanding. But yeah,
He's just like, why are we not at school right now? I'm confused.
as soon as I explained it to him, he's like, okay, went downstairs and watched TV. It was freaking.
I mean, he
yeah.
could have gone back. He could have gone to school anyway.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but like,
I like how we both just start laughing at that. Jacob
no
goes
way
to
he's
school.
walking. But yeah, that was sort of my. I don't know. I felt I spent like the first few hours of being awake feeling sort of guilty about that, but then I was like, wait a second, it's not really my fault. So, well,
I don't want to go to school.
it's Jesus' fault.
Yeah, always is.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. This week, what I've done is I've went to school, did work, and edited
Yeah.
videos. That's pretty much it. Like, my life is.
Yeah, I did edit a video, but I think that was last week.
Oh yeah, you actually put out a video. Well, it's not out yet, but you
It's not
made a
out yet.
video. We won't say what it is, wink wink, but that'll be coming out within the December month. So be looking
That's
forward
nice.
to
I need
that.
to record another episode.
Yeah, we've been doing a whole bunch of stuff. We talked about this a bit on Thanksgiving, but like we've been doing a whole bunch of new series, and some of them have yet to come out yet. I'm really excited for some of the stuff we have and coming for you
Yeah.
guys.
Oh yeah.
Like there's
We need to
some
record
really
more
cool stuff.
that one series.
Yeah, and some of that other one as well, and a bit of the other series. Some.
Yeah, we don't know what each other are talking about, do we?
I have an idea of what you were talking about at first. It's either the one that's like the other one or the one that's similar to the one I'm thinking of. The one that has everyone in it, or the
Yes.
one that's just the two of us.
The one that's just the two of us.
Yeah.
We need to do more.
We also.
But then we also need to do more of the other.
Yeah. I mean, this is really good podcasting right now. No one has any idea what we're talking about unless they're listening to this in like freaking February of 2018. Jesus Christ. So yeah, we've been scheduling
Like,
a lot of
oh,
stuff.
that's what they were talking about.
Dude, the freaking stuff from like June or July or whatever is coming out in April. So I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean that.
This stuff from June?
Yeah, cause I found some footage in my computer that was like locked away. Freaking Gmod. It's coming out April 20th. So if you're listening to this, then good job. Man, freaking. We're the worst.
Are we though?
Well, there's probably people worse than us. Holy crap, but I mean, like, we've got this whole Advent thing going on, if you don't know. The Advent month of December. We're doing the whole month. If you haven't seen our intro video, go watch that. Man, we have some good things planned, some stuff that we've done, some stuff that we're probably going to do. I don't know. I'm excited to see how it all turns out. Because I'm the type of person that sort of thinks ahead, and I'm looking forward to, like, after December's over, I'm just going to be, like, look back at the playlist and, like, all this stuff that we've done. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that we want to do as Whippy Skykick, but I feel like because of not having enough time, our potential's sort of, like, cut in half. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like...
Definitely my potential. It's not that I don't have enough time, but I have really shitty equipment.
Yeah. But hopefully soon,
Hopefully.
at least you'll have a
I'll
bit
get
of an
your-
upgrade.
Yeah.
My plan is to get a new computer, and oh my god, I just like got stabbed by a man with a knife. You know, sometimes I feel like I'm gonna get stabbed by like someone with a knife when I walk home from work, like, 'cause, like obviously I'm like, oh, does your dad want to join in on the podcast?
Don't know. One moment.
Just shoot your kitchen. Anyway, welcome back to the WIPPYSKYKICK podcast. This podcast
And
is
I'm back. Hello.
a diss podcast.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, sorry.
I said hello.
So what was I talking about? Walking home from work. Man, sometimes it's real spooky. It is real spooky. But
Yeah, I bet it can be.
especially when like someone's walking. Oh man, did I tell you the story about the old man when I was walking home
No.
from work? Okay, so I was walking home from work one day, and man, how many times have I said that? And as I was walking
Never.
home, there was like a bus stop, but like you know those like classic bus stops where it's like a glass, like it's like a small room that people like sit in and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Pretty much imagine that, but it's been like ripped out of the ground, and it's like just like a couple metal poles and like a
What happened?
beer bottle. I have no idea, but one day for like a month it was there, and then one day it was just gone. It was so weird. But so one night I'm walking home. It's like 7:30 something like that, and I just see this like old man, and I'm like, okay, I can't really tell what his age is, but I can see this guy just sitting there. I think he's like, I hear like a sound, like I'm listening to my phone, like a podcast or something, so it's kind of muffled, but I'm hearing like the sound, so I pause the podcast, and I'm hearing like music, like someone singing, and I all of a sudden get like this like weird like feeling like, holy crap, I really don't want to walk past this guy. And the closer I get, he's he's like freaking Santa Claus, pretty much, like a skinny Santa Claus. He's just like standing there, like creepy as heck, and I'm just like, oh my god, this guy's gonna like attack me or something. And he's singing like freaking.
I'm
like,
dead.
He's singing like freaking opera, like as loud as he can. And as soon as I'm like within 10 feet of him, I'm like starting to walk closer to the other side of the sidewalk as quickly as I can. He just turns to face me, and just eyes on mine, just sings as loud as he can. And oh my gosh, I just like started walking past him. He just followed me, his gaze. It was so creepy. But then like I got.
You're just like, no, go away.
I was just
go
like,
away.
you are not my daddy, please. Oh my god, yeah, that was weird. That was a weird situation to be in. But there's all types of people.
I bet. Mm-hmm.
It's not as bad as like, you know, the hooded guys who are like walking down the street with like a cigar and they're like, "Hey, kid, wanna join the mafia?" And I'm like, "No, please. I don't
No,
wanna
thank you. Please come again,
Mr. Al Capone. Please. You're not my daddy, unless you want to be."
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that's my crazy freaking.
That was your crazy story for the day?
Yeah, I've gotten to this like point where, like, I feel like I'm starting to live life a bit more instead of just being like trapped in like my bedroom cave. I say trapped. I'm making a conscious decision to be in here all the time. You know, this is my cave of despair and agony, but I love it. You know.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Do you have any stories like that on like your adventures in work and stuff? Adventures in life?
Oh, I've definitely had some moments at work where I'm just sort of like, oh my god, what just happened?
Yeah.
Like, a few times it's like, unfortunately, there's this like, I don't want to be like stereotypical racist or anything, but the people we have the most trouble with are like teenage African American boys who just think they don't have to follow the rules and are trying to test us. But it's just like, dude, follow the rules. I don't want to have to save you if you start drowning.
I don't want to have to do my job, you twats. I mean, have you ever had to like actually like, you've never had to like
Save
jump
anybody?
in the pool, right? Or like.
Not yet. I've had to clean shit, but
Oh. That's way more interesting.
not really.
Well, I mean, it's more interesting than like not doing it.
Doing anything, yeah, definitely.
If I had to choose doing something or not doing it, I'd probably say that the doing it would be more interesting. What? What the heck is going on? So yeah, I mean, what else could we talk about? We could talk about freaking NBA, but I don't know if do you
I mean,
NBA?
I don't know really what's going on though.
Yeah, me neither. Like, let's see. I'll just go to their website and just see what's going on right now. Let's check out some scores. How about that? We used to do this full.
I know the
NBA.
Grizzlies. The Grizzlies are doing all right.
Yeah, they're doing all right. So are the Bucks, surprisingly. But you know,
They beat Cleveland, which doesn't really mean anything.
like Russell Westbrook.
Oh my god, that man's a beast right now.
Yeah, he's averaging like a triple-double. However, let's be honest. Thunder aren't winning a title
He's the only
anytime soon.
Yeah, they're not going to win a title with him. But
Like, to be fair, like, yeah, Westbrook's great, and I'm like not dissing his like talent or anything and his effort. Like, I think he's awesome, but I don't know. I think people go a bit overboard. I'm surprised that it's sort of like the Warriors winning 73 games. This is like one things that I sort of agree with Nick on in terms of like winning. I think it's different on like an individual player basis, but like it's nice to win 73 games and like sort of witness history, but like not winning the title after that is pretty crazy, you know?
it sucks, that's for sure.
Yeah, like I mean, I don't know. I sort of feel like with the Warriors, Charles Barkley called them like a girly girls team, and man, that is freaking Charles Barkley, everybody. Woo! Screw him.
Yeah.
I it's like he doesn't know there's the WNBA, right? Like, it's not an insult anymore to say that. I don't know. That's pretty messed up in my opinion. But whatever, you know. Joel Embiid, holy crap, he's been playing great.
Yeah.
Averages like 20 minutes a game, and he's like 18 points a game. That's insane.
That is pretty crazy.
Most guys can't average 18 points if they're averaging like 36 minutes.
Yeah.
I had an idea for a series, by the way. You know how like
Mm-hmm.
a lot of like NBA 2K channels will have like challenges and stuff where they have to like win a title within like 3 years or whatever with a team? Just say yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking we could do something where we both stream 2K and we both have to start a expansion team, and then whoever wins the title first like wins the challenge, I guess.
$5? What?
Yes, like something like that. Like,
Dude, that would be interesting.
see who does better.
That would be interesting. I was like, I've told you this, but not like our people. I'm not sure if they'd be interested, but I did like a Grizzlies My League where I was able to sign Chris Paul for like $5 million a year for like 5 years, and then we dominated the league for like 9 straight years, winning championships. It was fun.
Interesting.
Yeah. I
I
don't know what.
Yeah, I the one I started. Well, I started like a couple weeks ago, but I've come back to it now. It's a Nashville Stars one, and like I started not in the off season, but in the regular season, right? Like when the season starts. So I like had all these like veterans, like 78 overall veterans that I could get. So I just like got all the old people. And so for pretty much like 5 off seasons straight, I would just sign the oldest best people, and just try to make a veteran team. But then, and I'd have like these like younger rookies that weren't really getting minutes, but they were sort of developing in the background. And then there was one trade where it was like I got like a top 3 pick out of a trade with someone, and I was like, well, there's like a 70 overall. It's all right. I don't really want this guy. So I decided to look at trades, and one of them was for D'Angelo Russell, who was like an 84 overall at the time. It wasn't like the best he could be, but I made that trade, and now he's like a 90 overall, and we just won a title. And it's like, well, man, in hindsight, it's one of those things where I was thinking about this. You know how like the Celtics were like the big talk was that they're gonna make a trade for that with that number 3 pick and try to get like a star out of it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if there wasn't talk about it and it wasn't an expectation for them to do it, it would have been way easier for them to swing a trade, because I think a lot of teams knew that they had leverage in the fact that the Celtics wanted their player, whereas if the Celtics hadn't really like been saying that they were looking for a star and all that, and they had just sort of like went through the motions, and when the draft time came around, I think they would have had a lot better options in terms of trades, because I think teams are like, well, this team really wants our player, so we're going to take a lot from them for them to get it. I don't know. I feel like that could have been done better from the Celtics, and that's the big reason why they only came away with Al Horford and freaking Jaylen Brown. Freaking Jaylen Brown. I actually like Jaylen Brown. I'm not a...
Is he bad?
No, he's not bad. He just doesn't play because he's like 19 and only can really his main attribute is he's athletic and can defend. He's like Andrew Wiggins without a jump shot, but a bit more muscular. That's man, the Timber. I'm boring you, aren't I? Sorry.
No, not really. So I'm playing a game, so I'm like half focused on you, half focused on it.
This is like 1.5 Men, the podcast.
No, but yeah, Jaylen Brown. What?
I was gonna say the Timberwolves are like the Timberwolves are a weird team, because if you looked at their like box score, you'd think they were winning all their games because all their young guys like put up a lot of numbers, but man, they have a terrible record. It's crazy. Everyone thought the Lakers are like what the Timberwolves wanted to be this year, I think. Like
Definitely.
they're the team that actually.
I thought the Timberwolves were going to be doing so well. And it's like
Yeah.
they have Towns. I'm like, they can make the playoffs, and then they're just like sucking ass.
It's like it's
They're
because they have
literally
like
putting in
no
their
depth
picks
around
for
their
something
players. Yeah, pretty much. The Clippers have been doing a bit better than expected. I don't know. I'm so weary of like putting any faith in the Clippers.
Yeah, they're good,
But when playoffs
but
come around,
they'll get bounced in the first round by someone.
yeah. Same
Or
with
second
the
round if they're
Rockets, I feel like.
Yeah, they'll be great in the regular season, but once they get to the off season, they'll be sort of like, oh god, choke.
Yeah. The only chance they ever had of winning a title was that year where they made it to the conference finals with Howard and Harden actually acting like they like each other.
And then didn't the Warriors destroy them?
Yeah, I think it was like a 5-1 series, yeah. Also, the Blazers have been disappointing this year because they can't play defense. Heat have been disappointing. Let's see.
Everyone's disappointing.
What?
All the teams you thought were going to be good are just like disappointing you this year. You're like, oh, come on, Jimmy.
Yeah, I would say but outside of the two title contenders, I would agree with that. Yeah, like New York's been off and on. Indiana's been worse, way worse than expected. Washington, oh my God, Washington! What the heck happened to Washington?
I don't know. Paul Pierce, that's what happened.
Pretty much, yeah. He was like the driving force of that team at like 37.
Which isn't good.
Yeah, I think a lot of Washington's troubles. Well, I can't take credit for like this thought because I got it from freaking Colin Cowherd or whatever on YouTube. He was saying how a lot of the reasons that players don't want to go play in Washington is a lot of the reasons that players won't want to go and play like with Russell Westbrook. It's because John Wall and Westbrook are both like such ball dominant guards. Like, yeah, they put up 10 assists a game, but they also have the ball in their hands pretty much the majority of the game. They pass like at the end of shot clocks and all this stuff. I don't know. It's weird to think like you don't like see Russell Westbrook and think pass first point guard, do you?
No. I see Russell Westbrook and I think triple-double each night.
Yeah, you think of the stats, not the actual like plays he's making. Whereas if you think of Chris Paul, you're thinking, yeah, that's a point guard. Like, I don't know, it's a bit different with those guys. I tend to disagree as much on the John Wall thing because I think he is a good passer. I just think he's got a weird personality for a point guard.
Also, he has like no one to pass to.
Yeah.
That's another issue.
Bradley Beal is like the only one, and he gets injured half the time, so gosh dang it.
So if they went and played with him and he actually had someone to pass to.
Yeah, and I also think great wings don't want to play with ball-dominant guards. They want the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Like
that's what's good about Giannis, is since he is third point guard, he doesn't have to worry about that.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of like 5 players to actually have a triple-double so far this year. I think it was.
That's actually interesting.
I think Westbrook has 9, Harden has 4, LeBron has 3, Chris Paul has 1, Giannis has 1, and actually Julius Randle has 1, which is weird.
That is pretty weird.
You know who Julius Randle is, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I get him sometimes in 2K.
Yeah, they do offer him a lot. You know what's weird? How much the Clippers offer you DeAndre Jordan in 2K?
Yeah, they would never in real life actually trade him. That's the thing.
It was like the previous year in Hassan Whiteside and Chris Bosh. If you had like any deal that was like $20 million, they would always offer you those 2 guys. It was so weird.
But it's just like, okay, why not?
Yeah, that's a really good deal. 280 overall big men for like a 180 overall guy. Like, jeez.
I remember, I think in like our Grizzlies one, didn't we get both of them and then flip them for like draft picks and down the road or whatever?
Did we do that?
I think we did that. I think we
Really?
did. I think we traded Randolph and got both of them or something.
I can't remember what we did with Randolph. I know we did a
Or we
thing.
did it in like our one where we had Frank Strawberry.
Yeah, maybe. I remember we did a thing with
Why was
Nick.
his last name Strawberry?
Somewhere down the line, someone screwed up. In my
That Rockets one was.
ass. What?
Whoa.
In my like 2015 or 2014 whatever birthday vlog, at that party we did a my league with Nick and Andrew, and I think we traded LeBron to the Timberwolves and Kevin Love to the Miami Heat, and we got Whiteside and freaking Chris Bosh, and I also think we got like Andrew Wiggins or something. Maybe? No, not Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins? Maybe? Maybe?
I think we tried to get Andrew Wiggins.
We tried to get him. I remember our plan with the Memphis Grizzlies one was to trade Randolph and Tony
Zach
Allen
Randolph.
for Andrew Wiggins. Oh my god. That was such a good freaking series that we never did.
We did it.
We
We just
didn't
didn't record it.
Yeah, we didn't record it, yeah. Man, I could literally talk about like 2K like all day. We should do like my park is it my park or whatever together sometime?
Remember that one My Park where I like left and then we won?
That was good. Was that one of the videos on Whippy Skykick?
Yeah, I think so.
Let me see. Whip. I don't know why I'm typing it. I just clicked my channel. Freaking
Could you please find this channel? It's like, you dumb shit.
You are an
That's
asshole.
your channel.
You're making me do extra work
You're
when you can
stupid.
click a button. NBA. Let's see. NBA bracket. Not the. So one of them is called NBA 2K15 My Park Bob and Ryder Not the Best. Oh, here it is. The comeback.
Yeah.
This must be.
Oh, why do they always dance?
I think it
Do
is.
that,
only
whatever
9
the
minutes
heck
long.
that was.
Yep, the description is when Ryder rage quits and his quits when Ryder oh my god, I'm terrible. When Ryder rage quits, his CPU goes off. It's so gangster, like from a white boy.
Who gets the ball first? They do. Which means we're not scoring.
The first like part of it is just us being really angry, like who gets the ball first? Of course they do. Oh my god. I freaking love Man, 2K is so good. What the
That's
heck?
still going. So.
Oh, I forgot. Like they can hear that on the podcast. Whatever. Anyway, is there anything
Hear
else?
what on the podcast?
Me watching that video. Is there anything else with 2K we want to talk about?
Nothing that's happened to me recently. I mean, there's nothing interesting.
If we did that like challenge series, what team do you think you would go with?
The Vancouver Ravens probably, or the St. Louis Sound. I've had good luck with them before.
Yeah, I would either go with the Oh my god.
Pittsburgh.
I'm just gonna walk away.
Pittsburgh.
It's a pitchfork. The Pittsburgh Pitchforks. No, I would go with the Pittsburgh Force because I think personally, I think between all the jerseys, I think they have the best one. Either them or the Sound. They have really cool jerseys as well. It's weird because on the preview screen, their jerseys are like quite a dark blue, but then when you actually play as them, they're like quite just like a natural blue, and I really like them.
I did the one as the St. Louis Sound where I drafted Chris Dunn, and I won like 4 or 5 championships straight in a row, and then I deleted it once my team started getting bad, and I'm just like thinking back on it now. I'm just like, why did I do that?
Yeah.
Why did I do that?
Yeah, like my Pittsburgh Force one where I like played to like year 2050. I haven't played it in like a month, but I haven't deleted it yet because I'm like, I can't delete this. It's like such a good memory, but I know I'm never gonna go back to it. It's just gonna like rot on
I can't
my
delete this. I'm not
PS4.
gonna do anything with it. I
I
can't
st- I still
delete
have-
it.
I still have the Nobles one as well. I haven't deleted that one either.
Yeah, I highly doubt we ever go back to that.
Yeah. I'm gonna hold up. I'm just gonna check it real quick. For no reason other than the lulz, you know?
Mm.
I'm trying to think of like what my that's like the only one I can really think of, cuz there's also like the Barons. I don't think I've ever played as the Barons or whatever they're
Yeah,
called.
their name just sounds stupid.
I hate their jerseys. Freaking I hate their jerseys.
I hate their logo. What are
Yeah.
you talking about? Jerseys?
You want to tongue my what?
Yeah.
The what in my butt?
You actually remembered.
I think the Stars, I didn't like the Stars jerseys when I first saw them, but I think they're all right.
Just alright.
Yeah, they're just all right. They're playable. They're not like really cool. But I like the simpleness of the Force, and also I think their logo is the only one that's actually like text on the jersey, not just like the logo pasted onto the jersey. Which I don't like having that. I don't know. I'm weird. I'm weird like that. I'm so sexy though.
Yeah,
What?
you are.
Oh yeah. Freaking. This is taking like. Oh, it's done. We only got to the year 2025 apparently.
Yeah, and then we stopped.
I'm gonna look at our team records. Okay, before I click this, bet right now. Who do you think is holds the score for most points scored in a game for the Nobles?
I don't remember who's on our team.
Well, we traded a bunch of people, and I can't remember what the other people's names are.
I think it's Calvin Gallimari.
Did we have him?
I think so.
We're talking about the Nobles.
Yeah, I think we got him.
I know we got Kevin Durant.
Then it's him, probably.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Have we ever told the story about the Nobles?
No. Didn't we record it?
No, we said we weren't gonna record it.
Mm.
We have Zaza Pachulia Jr. on our team.
Interesting. Who is it? Who's most points scored?
It was the guy I couldn't remember the name of, Rolando Morris.
Orlando Morris. Oh yeah, him. He was good.
And then Grant
So
Cameron.
We pretty much built this team, and
Through the draft.
through the draft pretty much, and then we only made the playoffs one year, and that was the year where we didn't have any good people. Like our best player was like a 79 overall.
Our first season, right, we made the playoffs because we did 14 games in a season. And we are terrible.
We never made it back. I don't think
Yeah, we did.
we did.
Because then we won
But
the
it was like-
title.
Oh, we won a title. Yeah. So yeah, later we didn't make it back, but like that first year we made it, and then we didn't make it again for like 5 more years or whatever. It was just like what?
Yeah, but we didn't have terrible records, so we weren't like getting good draft picks, and then we finally did. We got some
Orlando,
decent
right?
players. Well, it started
No.
off with that point guard, and then I don't know what his name was, because we also had he's still on our team, Griffith or whatever, Bryant Griffith or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And then there was that other point guard that was like a 79 overall. Grant
We
Cameron.
traded like everyone, which is
Yeah, so
pretty stupid of us.
here's like sort of how the story goes. We had this decent team, like a decent young starting lineup. We make it to the playoffs, and I think it was like one of our first. It was either the first time we made it to the playoffs with that group,
or the second time.
Or the second, we won the title like really easily. And in the off season, we were like, holy crap, we just won the title. We've got some cap space. Let's pull Warriors and sign Kevin Durant. So we did that. And
We sucked.
what wasn't it like there was something, someone got injured, right?
I think Durant got injured.
Yeah, so I think Durant got injured. Did we win a title without him?
We never won a title with him, and
But,
we won the
like-
title without him.
Did we win a title like after he got injured?
No, when he was on our team, we never won a title.
And then we
Just don't-
traded
in, like, the-
everybody. And we released
the top-
Durant.
In the top corner, it doesn't say we only have one title.
Let's see. Yeah, only one.
Yeah, so we won that one before we signed Durant. Then we signed Durant, never won again.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense to you?
Maybe it'll happen to the Warriors. Hopefully.
We made it to like the conference final several times. No, I think we made it to like the finals several times, but we never beat the Eastern team.
Let's look at history. Okay, so in 2021, Rolando Morris was the Finals MVP. We beat the Timberwolves 2-0. Then the following year, we didn't make the finals, and it was the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Philadelphia 76ers.
So we must have gotten beaten like the conference finals or something.
Yeah, and then the following year, we did make the finals, but we lost to Houston. Then we didn't make the finals, and that's what season we're on.
We should go back to that at some point. Or starting.
I love how at the start of this conversation we said we were never going to go back, and now we want to go back.
Not necessarily to that, but like I want to go back to us playing 2K together, because that's just,
I think if we did, we should do an actual NBA team as well.
yeah. We should rebuild.
Or do one of the pre-made teams.
Yeah. Because it glitched out so much.
Like, if we did do a current
jerseys.
NBA team, who do you think you'd want to do?
I want to do a team that like never has won a championship.
Orlando? Let's see. Let me Google this. Sorry about that. I just like choking
That's
on
fine.
my own life. NBA teams without a championship. Okay, Los Angeles Clippers, Denver Nuggets, Minnesota Timberwolves, Charlotte Hornets.
We should do the
Toronto
Pelicans.
Raptors, Memphis Grizzlies, or New Orleans Pelicans.
We should do the Pelicans. That would be fun.
Freaking Anthony Davis.
Just trade Anthony Davis.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
We did do a Nuggets one, but I think we stopped.
No, we could do a Nuggets one, yeah, because Murray and Nurkic become really good. At least they didn't mind. They both became 90 overalls.
I've never seen that happen.
I had 390 overalls on my
Did you
team
use
at
the
one
untapped
time.
potential thing?
On both of them, yes.
Yeah. Then that's probably what it was. Because I don't see that happen naturally very often.
So I used on-top potential on them, and then I had my rookie that I drafted, who became like a 94 overall at one point. So after Chris Paul became like an 85, I then had a 90 overall shooting guard, a 90 overall small forward, and 90 overall center on my team. So I was just dominating consistently for like ever.
I would like to do a Raptors one if I was to vote on one.
That
would be fun.
I've wanted to do a Raptors one, but I'm like, do I actually? That would be fun.
And I didn't.
Trade DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry.
No, I think that would make it less fun.
Trade Jonas Valanciunas.
I feel like one thing I like to do with these teams is sort of, well, because I used to only play 2K in the way where you like, I used to love to do the thing where you take a team and you just pretty much destroy them and make them young and terrible, you know? Tank, I guess. But
I didn't really do that with the
But like nowadays, I like to take a team that currently has like a core and just add players around it. I'm really weird with that. Like I'll just like find role players, sort of try to keep a core. But like, it doesn't work unless it's like at least what? My brain just had a seizure. Like a slightly young team.
Mm. Yeah, that's sort of what I did with Grizzlies. Like, yeah, I did end up sort of blowing it up. Like, I traded Chandler Parsons, and I traded Marcus Gasol, and I traded Mike Conley. But besides that, I didn't trade anybody, really, and the team got better. Considerably. It did help that I was able to sign Chris Paul for $5 million a year.
Yeah. Man-made lemonade. Lemons didn't make it, man made it.
Hmm.
What was the last time the Hawks won a playoff series?
They've won? When was the last time they've won? They've won? What?
Back in 1968.
Dang, that's a while ago.
According to Google.
Google must be right. It's Google.
Google cannot be wrong. Man. Now I just want to play 2K.
Yeah,
Freaking, it's weird how that works.
it really is.
I just realized this entire time, instead of saying WIPPYSKYKICK do a podcast, lol, it says WIPPYSKYKICK 2 a podcast, lol.
Two.
This
Because
entire
there's two of
time.
us. There's two of us. It makes sense.
Yeah, it makes
Makes
sense
sense.
if I spelled it right. My god.
Did you not spell it right?
It was just T-O. Because I was trying to say do, but I put 2. I didn't even realize it. I just changed it to T-W.
I was just saying it's... Okay.
For the lols.
Mm.
Hashtag for the lols.
Lows.
There we go. Well, I mean, this hasn't been a very Christmassy podcast, but those are yet to come in December.
Yeah, it is December.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
But
Just making
December
sure.
isn't 2 days long.
Yeah, it is.
I was gonna text this to the group, but I think we should all donate $25 to the Yogscast Christmas Humble Bundle, because if you do that over the month of December, you'll get like 50 games.
I don't want 50 more games. Okay.
I'm just like
My tone of voice.
looking at my face. What? No, okay, I'm gonna walk away now.
$25 for 50 games. What if I already own some of them? I mean,
Well, yeah, but to be fair, the upside is you're donating to a charity. So. Oh well, it is about the kids, but do I want to do it though? That's the thing.
nah, yeah, I should.
I'm assuming
Even if
that most of the games you won't own. Like if it's any of them that you do own, it's gonna be like Total War or something. I would guess. I don't know.
And that's the other issue. I might get like half of them might be games that aren't for the Mac, you know?
Yeah, but soon you won't have a Mac.
If my parents actually let me do that. Hopefully they
Is
do.
it their choice?
No, but I mean, it's something that we're going to discuss. I obviously want to do it. You know what I mean?
We're talking about anal sex.
Yeah, right? That's what I thought we were talking about. That is what we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
You're choking? Yeah, okay. I know you don't care about me.
I feel the same way. So, do we want to end this really Christmassy podcast?
Sure.
But bye, everybody. Keep on.
Don't forget to say it.
Keep on
There you
potting
go.
on
And have fun.
in the pod hole.
In the bum. What?
I like how you say what, like you couldn't hear yourself.
Like I'm surprised by what I said.
It's like there's someone controlling your brain. You're like, what? No.
I didn't mean it.
I didn't say that. It's Gollum.
You have no proof. You have no proof.
Peace.
What's up? This is the WIPPYSKYKICKPODCAST. About to talk about things that involve basketball or our channel.